Long before the rise of smartphones, social media and computers, television became part of everyday life for millions of Australians. It shifted the way we think, interact with one another and view the world. Today marks 60 years since the first TV pictures were beamed into Australian homes.
Good evening and welcome to television.
It was the dawn of a brave new age. Television in Australia brought the world into our homes.
Isn't it amazing the difference from the sitting around a little bluey grey coloured screen to how it is now?
After flicking the switch in metropolitan areas in 1956, regional Australia had its first look in Traralgon in Victoria in 1961.
Joe the Gadget Man and those sort of programs just don't exist anymore, unfortunately.
Among the myriad of characters beamed into our lounge rooms, some became part of the family. Former cameraman Marty Haynes remembers his time with the King, the late Graham Kennedy.
I was fortunate enough to work for him on a personal level for 2 years of Coast to Coast with Kenny Sutcliffe in the first year and then John Mangos in the second year. But I learned a lot, not just about television, I learned a lot about life. He was a real father figure.
As the technical capabilities of TV production improved, so too did the scope of coverage. Events like the 1969 moon landing, international warfare and sporting celebrations were beamed into homes, pubs and clubs like never before. David Henderson began in television 40 years ago.
I started in the film department because we had film back then. When I started, the news was shot on 16mm film. Nowadays it's pretty much run by computers.
For all the changes though, one thing remains the same, the public's hunger to be entertained and informed. Jared Constable, WE News.